So it is Wednesday night, and I got my Obsidian box, so I'm going to do that unboxing. I don't really remember what I really ordered. I think primarily reds. The Obsidian reds is really what I'm more interested in. And with that, I got this yesterday, and I'm going to open the Brut from the Be Divine Honey Wine. Pretty sure it's just 12.5%. 12.5% alcohol. And it was in the refrigerator, so it's very, very cold. And it's odd. I'm getting like a, it's like a desiccated flower. Like a rotting lemon. It's not a great aroma. I don't know if it's just because it's too cold. I don't remember getting those in the past. I swore when I tried these last year, or whenever I got them last time, they were more reminiscent of a white. I'm not getting. It's interesting. It reminds me of a certain honey aroma, which upon the first time I put my nose into this honey, because honeys have aromas, it kind of smelled like a garbage dump. It didn't taste anything like a garbage dump, and I think it's the honey from Tasmania. I'm pretty sure it's called, I'm gonna get it wrong, is it dogwood, worm something wood. Gosh, I don't know right now, but it's a specific honey down in Tasmania. I'm pretty sure it's a white flower, and it had kind of a garbage dump aroma, but the honey is delicious. And once you have it a few times, you don't really smell that kind of rotting food type of aroma. I know that sounds crazy, but okay, this is opening up a little bit. I smell a little bit of a, if a florist was like closing down an old. I love the smell of a florist when I walk in. This sort of has a musty floral aroma right now. I'm not going to drink any of it yet. I'm going to let it sit and breathe. It smells a little reductive, I think. I think that's what it is. It smells a little bit reductive. Which means not a lot of oxygen got to it. And it has a little bit of a funk to it. So, I got this little thing. 2002 fall release. I won't get into reading all that. I'm just going to open up the wines one by one and just go through them. So, first, I don't know what this is. So, this is Suitcase Clones Cabernet Sauvignon 2019, estate grown, so it's their own. And is there anything worth mentioning? I can't really read the back. So I went and read this, and this says when you pick a vineyard, you can use one of the local nurseries for one of the clones of the Cabernet, or you can go overseas, take a little piece of a vine and plant it in your vineyard, and it fits nicely into the suitcase, and they're calling the suitcase clone. So that's sort of a very interesting take. This is from Red Hills, Lake County, so that's what this is where Obsidian Winery exists. So I guess I got two of them, two 2019s. I don't know the price of these. I wonder if it's in my little paper here. I don't want to spoil what I got though, so I'll open that at the end. And this is their standard, estate grown Cab 2019. This is their standard. So what I think makes Obsidian Ridge Winery and these wines so special is they're on volcanic soil, and they're mountain fruit in North California, or the northern part, and in Mayacamas Mountains. So I think all those things contribute to these wines just being minerally delicious and everything along that goes with it. So this is the Petite Sirah. I think I've had this before and it was fantastic. 11 Rose Petite Sirah. This is a 2019. Also worth mentioning, these are really low production. So this is only 12 barrels. The Suitcase Clones is 13 barrels. I don't know how many bottles that produces, but it's not a whole heck of a lot. So I guess I got two of them. And then there's just one more. So I got six wines this time. I guess my allocation is 6. Oh, okay, so I got a Chardonnay, and I already have this one. I don't know which vintage though. Oh wow. 2013. So this wine is Souls. This Poseidon Vineyard. It says it's in Carneros, so I'm not really planted in 1973. Maybe this is. Could this be the Wente clone? I don't know. I'd have to look into this a little more. It says Carneros, so 2013 though, so it's got to age. That's definitely why I bought it. And I'm surprised I didn't try to get more, but maybe I just said let me try one, and maybe it was expensive as well. And see what happens from there. So that's it. 5 reds, 1 of the standard, 2 Petit Syrahs, and 2 of their other ones. So they do have a Sauvignon Blanc that I haven't tried yet. $28. The suitcase clones were 55 each. The Petit Syrahs 41. Okay, so there it is. So suitcase clones, 220 cases, 18 months, 50% new oak. Coldest spot on the estate. So we'll see what kind of taste it is. Not a whole lot of Petit Syrah, typically just a big, bold, juicy wine. Oh, nothing else here that they talked about. I guess because those were the only new offerings. I'm not really sure. So that's it. That's the unboxing. Some exciting stuff, I think. Excited to try that suitcase clones, guys. I really want to age these wines, but I'll definitely open up a suitcase clone soon. And the Petit Syrahs are always great. I believe they could absolutely age, but Petit Syrah's so good young. And the Obsidian Ridge 2019, I'm pretty sure I opened up in 19 in my last allocation, and it was good. It was just too young. Needs a little bit more time. The 2017s are perfect. They're drinking beautifully now with 5 years of age on them, and they're just fantastic. So still a little bit of funk, a little bit of dried flower. Again, in a million years I wouldn't know this is vinified from honey. So I swear this tastes different. This has a little spice to it. I feel like there's a little baking spice, a little ginger. There's definitely a waxy component. It's not as acidic as the last one. Yeah, this isn't as good as last time. I don't know. It's vinified dry. Maybe there's a touch of RS, but yeah, a little disappointing compared to the last time I had this. And I've been craving and dying to get these, and this isn't really hitting that sweet spot right now. I'm definitely craving some super high acidity whites and some aged whites right now, but don't really have a whole heck of a lot of those, so. Well, I'll see what happens over the course of the night and tomorrow. It is decent. A little disappointing though today. So that's the unboxing. That's the honey wine. It's just the brute. And with that, have a good night.